What's good? What's good? It's your homeboy BMW. Y'all better recognize, as promised earlier in the show. We're holding it down with Caper. Caper, what's up, man? How you feeling?
What's going on, man? Doing it.
Doing all right. Where you from, man? Where you from?
I'm from Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York. What's up here? Back in July, they were working on the it was the original studio that Boogie Down Productions recorded out of. They were rebuilding it, getting it back together, getting it turned back into a studio. So that was a good look. I gotta get back up there and see how they made out on that.
Yeah, I gotta check that too then in the Bronx.
Yeah. So what's good, man? What type of artist are you?
Well, I'm a hip hop artist, but I'm not like I'm an underground hip hop artist. I'm not real commercial or anything like that. I just like to be honest and creative with my music.
Right, just spit real lyrics.
Yeah, raw.
Raw, real lyrics. That's what's up, man. So you doing any shows in the Harlem area? I know they got a lot going on up there.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of local shows, and we're gonna be doing some shows in 106 and 3rd Ave. We opening a new spot over there, and I'm gonna be doing shows overseas as well. And I'm just preparing for that.
Okay, where are you gonna be overseas? You on a tour over there, or what's up with that?
Yeah, I plan to like create a tour for my new album that I'm gonna be dropping out. It's gonna be called Explode, and I'm thinking about going to Japan, maybe Germany, check it out.
Okay. All right, yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta make it over to Germany. Holla at my homegirl, Lady D. Tell her BMW from Y'all Better Recognize told me come holler at you. So you basically just mapping it out right now.
Yeah, basically that's what I'm just trying to do now. Create a plan, stick with it, and go for it.
Yeah, okay. So how far are you into the album?
Well, I already did about maybe 6 tracks in, but I'm trying to do like a good 16 tracks on this album. Nothing but pure music that everybody can relate to, have fun to it, dance to it, think to it.
Right. Politic to it.
Yeah, everything.
So do you do production, or are you just working with different producers, or how you putting it all together?
Well, I do production as well. I go under the name of G Dark, but I also take other producers' beats. Like I'm dealing with Stream One right now. He's one of the producers on there. And G Scum, he's one of the other producers as well, and other producers out there like Jasper, stuff like that. They're helping me out to create new beats for my album. Everybody has their different styles, so I'm trying to like grasp that.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, you do it like of course the CD will be broken up. You know what I'm saying? You'll have some diversity in there. And then also it's a good opportunity of showing that you're a true lyricist if you can rhyme over different types and different styles of beats. So that's a good look.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to aim for. Because I enjoy making my music, but at the same time, I like to provide nothing but lyrical content so everyone can hear it and everyone can step up their game to try to do something better with themselves.
Right. So it's kind of like underground, inspirational. I mean, you probably can politic off of it, you know what I'm saying? It inspire you through certain things that you've been through. You be like, yeah, man, I'm feeling that. I went through that last week, or I went through that 2 months ago. So, and that's what's missing. You gotta have that story. Gotta have that story, that message, that's something. It can't just be, always the same thing over and over. People gonna start wondering, what is he? Everybody can't be doing the same thing. Bring real hip hop back, and that's basically what's being said now.
Exactly, that's my point with that as well. That's how come I try to always work hard at my music and create things that people can feel, understand, and we can all talk about, because we're getting older as artists. So you can't be, like writing songs about the same stuff that you used to talk about when you was a teenager. As you grow up, you deal with different experiences, and that's what you have to learn to write about, so that other people will listen to it and say, yo, I went through the same thing, or I understand, or wow, that's something to think about, just in case if I go through that.
Right. Yeah, and especially the younger generation, because they're so inspired by, you know, videos on TV and with the movie show and that message and all of that. So that's a good look, man. That's a real good look. So you working on the you said 16 tracks on the CD, right?
Yeah.
Is it all Caper, or are you doing collabs with any other artists in the area, or how you getting down on that?
Well, I plan to do a lot of collabs, and especially a lot of collabs with my label mates, such as PCP, Smarts, G-Scum, Ocean, and you know, we're really trying to like get together and create something different. But at the same time, I'm available to work with different other artists as well that would like to get their music across. That I feel that we could, you know, we could stay in the same direction.
Right. Okay. So how many is it in the group? I know you said PCP, Smarts, Caper. How many cats is in the group?
Oh well, PCP, they're their own hip hop group, that's a two-man team, the duo, the dynamic duo that I call them.
Yeah.
Then you have Smarts, he's from California, he's doing it up, you know. And you have G-Scum, and you have Ocean. Ocean is also from Harlem.
Okay. So it's like 5 or 6 of y'all just getting together, you know, getting some nice beats, spitting some nice lyrics over it.
Yeah, there you go. We building, and that's what we love doing. We like taking that song, the music game, like serious. We're real serious about it because there's a real passion for it.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah, and then that's how it should be. I mean, you know, if you're in it just to make the money, and because you know you're basically, I don't know, in awe over the popping bottles and the females and the cars and the bling bling, and you know, I mean, you need to find a new career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
be in it because you love it, because you know it's hip hop. It's a message. It's a movement.
Yeah, and that's how come we're still underground, because we refuse to become commercial like puppets or mannequins, whatever people want to call them, and just keep staying with the same style of things, talking about the same stuff. That's just not us.
Right.
We prefer to talk about something more like inspirational, something to elevate your mind, your mental, so you can get better, do something better with yourself in your own life. Right.
Now here's the thing is, I hear a lot of artists saying exactly what you said, but yet I don't know. I assume these major recording labels are not listening to that, because all of them are on that same fad. You know, everybody. It's not even hip hop. It's hip hop. You know, it's pop music now. And come on now, I ain't no big fan of that. You know what I'm saying? I want the lyricism. You know, I much rather prefer that. I mean, even if it's a weak beat, if you're a lyricist, you can spit over anything. It doesn't matter what type of beat it is, as long as your flow is tight, you know. But them days are history, I think. And you know, it's guys like you and the crew that's got to try to do something, make a movement, and bring that game back, man, like it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, commercial-wise, I feel that those days are history, but in the underground, we still exist as lyricists. And if you listen to my music, you can tell it's not no tight pants wearing music. This is not that pop. This is real raw hip hop, straight raw lyrics, and that's why we on Darkstarz Records. Darkstarz Records, they allow us to be ourselves. Right. We don't have to be commercial puppets. We could just be creative as possible as we want. And since it's a small independent record label, they're able to manage us more better and create different marketing techniques, right, just to get our music out there.
Right, and that's what you want, somebody to give that little push. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're on Yall Betta Recognize radio show. Hold it down with BM Dubb. So, can't come here without no music, man. So, what you got for us today?
Well, let's start it off with Step Up Your Game. So you can hear the real lyrical potential that's on my mind when I'm spitting right there. And it's real raw hip hop. Listen to it.
Alright, that's what's up. Step up your game. BM Dubb, Yall Betta Recognize, holding it down with Caper. We're gonna lock you into that Step Up Your Game. We'll be right back.
Bring the heat. Mix it non-stop with the hottest DJ.
And stay tuned for the real. Y'all talking reckless, slipping banana pills. I'm ill, I stay constantly with the skill. It's not a commercial, I ain't looking for a deal. I'm just into rap, throwing actual facts. Some people could really take it while others go and collapse. I'm looking towards the future, I ain't here to turn back. It's funny how y'all try to confuse skill with an age. So what if we get older, it's a brand new page. We can't keep rapping about the same garbage, cause regardless, we still artists and keep evolving. The game don't wanna change, recycling and revolving. You step your foot in, then you think you're the best. Maybe it's insecurities you're trying to impress. You start beef, start rapping on mixtapes. Talk about a life that you have when it's really fake. It's funny what people really do to get cake, claiming that they starving but spitting like they ate. Step up your game, it's the total upgrade. Don't be afraid, don't be a label bumping, being greedy for the fame. It's a shame, listen to these weak lyrics. How you gonna claim it pop when you don't feel it? Step up your game, it's the total upgrade. Don't be afraid, don't be a label bumping, being greedy for the fame. It's a shame, listen to these weak lyrics. How you gonna claim it pop when you don't feel it?
Of the planet.
Alright, what's good? This your boy BM Dubb. Y'all better recognize radio show holding it down with Caper. Y'all just got through listening to that Step Up Your Game. Lyricism, Caper, I hear you, man. Lyricism, that's what we need right there.
Thanks a lot, man. That track, I put that track together for this album that I have put out, which is actually on iTunes. It's called The World That Fell Apart. And that particular album, I really got real creative with it. I took different experiences, or I also created my own experiences and put myself in certain predicaments so people could hear what it would sound like. On a Step Up Your Game, that's more of like an influential track, basically on a hip hop note. I'm just trying to talk about that people need to step up their game and stop following other people. They have to learn to be creative, spontaneous, and allow that to be placed in their music and spit it with real lyrics.
Right. That's how they should want to be anyway, if they even, trying to touch this game. I mean, if you don't have nothing to talk about, then it's made up. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't been out there and lived that, what you're spitting in there, it's made up. What they call studio gangsters. So, you can tell. You can tell if somebody wrote it for them, or if it's just a front, or if it's real from the heart, because you can tell by the way they spit it. You can only, you can really only talk about what you know. Can't always talk about what you see and what you assume. So
exactly, but at the same time, if you listen to the commercial radio, you'll find that a lot. There's a lot of people they just made up, they packaged to be that certain image. Right.
Yeah, that's a shame, but like I said, it's them dollars, man. Some dollars got a hold of them. It's like, I don't care, I just want to sell records. I'm already famous. People gonna buy it anyway, so I'm just start putting out anything so I can stack. That's crazy.
Me, I'm just happy with getting my music across to different listeners. It's not a money thing with me. Money is money. I drop a lot of free albums, free mixtapes, and I drop it down for free. So you can see that my aim is not to be making money. My aim is just to get the music across so people can still hear that real raw hip hop.
Right, no doubt. And then the thing is, see, I don't see indie artists. Indie artists, if they're spending their money in the studio and buying beats and, paying to do shows, and, y'all have expenses too. So I always say, instead of just giving the music away, you give it away without a dollar cost on it, but get something. You know what I'm saying? Like get a write-up on a blog, or get an email of a radio station, or you know what I'm saying, you got to get something, or get the fans' email address so you can use it as your mailing address for promo. Build your fan base and your mailing list up.
I agree.
So I mean, you got to, because you're spending money. In the studio time, I don't know what rates are up there, but you look anywhere from 25 on up. Some cats, they studio so nice you might pay $100 an hour. So, don't give away too much. Use it to reel them in. Like, hey, yo, I'm getting ready to drop 16 tracks. but I did 2 exclusively for you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can go ahead and get them 2. Just, you know, check me out on the 16 track. You know, purchase me, support me. You gotta use it all for yourself, man, and your hustle in the game.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why I have my music on iTunes, Amazon, and over 250 stores online.
Right.
And, you know, I've been placing my music everywhere, basically, you know, and it helps to, you know, to create a new fan base. And on the DarkstarzRecords.com website, they have right on the bottom, people can enter their email, and we can promote our music more to them, give them like secret tracks that nobody ever heard, or any specials or discounts on albums that we have.
Right.
So that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, you know, it seems like you got your head together on all of that. That's good. And you're a lyricist, so that's even better. So what's that next track, man? Go ahead and set up that next track for us.
Well, the next track is called Cubes, and that's from the Cubes, the EP album. And this is featuring Smarts from California, one of the label mates of Darkstarz Records.
All right, that's Caper. We got Cubes coming up. And him and Smarts put together a collabo on this, so y'all check it out. Cubes. BMW, y'all better recognize. We'll be right back.
Bring the heat. Mix it non-stop. Non-stop. With the hottest DJ.
Most people know what depression is. Almost everyone suffers from occasional depression with symptoms like sadness, pessimism, and low energy. It is only when depression lasts 2 weeks or more that it becomes a clinical disorder, at which point it is called major depression. It is important to understand.
My mental position is ripping the prison, crushing the cues of solitude in the common mood. My attitude is righteous, connect the points of longitude. Most of you dudes confused and breaking the rules. So I shatter your thoughts into pieces out of the queue. Let the truth be seen. Come clean, reach for your life. The anvil is heavy, water just rusty the knife. Formulate a whole plan and build up your whole stance. The world that fell apart is lit like an avalanche. Too many victims are sticking, overlooking what is written. Too many stupid decisions, risking the life you're giving. Check the warning label, it's printed across the table. Stuck in the aftermath, lost the lessons from class, but the needle is skipping. Running past the phonograph, tossing your stash, running fast in the flash, turning your head back to see a man in a mustache. Hey, yo, I'm stuck in the cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in, and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's what I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so worth? Hey yo, I'm stuck in a cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in, and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's what I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so worse? 4 walls, a ceiling, the floor, and no door. Mentally exhausted, can't take it no more. It's the experiment of life, my soul is less siphed. I'm guessing it's just a gamble, it's the roll of the dice. I'm encaged with rage, holding the ace of spades. Configured to be a race, I'm faced with pain. Controlled in a small cage with no place to break. Surrounded by enemies and plenty of bad memories. Rough around the edges, coated with emery. A single structure, attacking your hemoglobin. Provoking your mind's broken, distorting the lines, hoping. Groping your hate focus, can't help you with coping. It's the clash of your soul and your physical flesh. One twist of your decisions, you can vision the rest. This lethal Gillette is something that you can't forget. Mental scars never heal, is the reality check. And yo, I'm stuck in a cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in, and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's what I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so worth? And yo, I'm stuck in a cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in, and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's what I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so worse?
I walk in, beginning around 9-10. Evil eyes are watching when I clock in. Avoid the structure that provides my income. Paupers in the castle messing up the kingdom. I'm a prisoner, not a human being. Stuck in a cubicle with this computer screen. Getting claustrophobic, walls are closing in. Pressure's building up and something's gotta give. All that work I put in, it doesn't mean zip. At the end of my shift, I need weed on my lips. I gotta puff until my eyes are past bloodshot. Cause if not, you'll get blown away just like snot. Paranoia lingers in my cerebellum. Voices in my frontal lobe instructing me to kill them. I'm just a villain in the office trying to make a living. Take a step further and I'm jumping from this fucking building. You know that feeling, you're about to snap. Search for a way out but you can't find a map. Clearly visible but hidden in plain sight. Avoided by all Japanese nuclear site. Am I really crazy? See, they say I gotta be in balanced chemistry, a pulverized reality. Second head on my shoulder led to my depression. Shoved it through the computer and showed it my aggression.
Yo, I'm stuck in a cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's how I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so work? Hey yo, I'm stuck in a cube, don't know what to do. These walls is closing in and I'm burning my bridge. It's illusions of life, that's how I learned from birth. How the hell did I make my whole life so worse?
It is important to understand that when someone has depression, there are actual physical changes in the structure of the brain, as well as reduced levels of important chemicals called neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that allow communication between nerves.
You're locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
That's what's up, people. We here at BMW. Y'all better recognize holding it down with Caper. You just heard that Cubes featuring Smart. Smart is from Cali, right?
Yeah, he's from California.
Okay, so when y'all all collab together, how does it work? You know, you start off with a beat, you drop your 16, you send it off. How do y'all put all that together?
Well, basically, either I get on the track and I'll record something and I let him listen to it, and then he'll just get hyped by it. He'll be like, oh, I gotta get on this, and he'll get on it. Or if he does something, he'll get on it, he'll send it to me, and I'll just record and send it back to him, and he's just like, wow, you know.
Okay, so who does all, like the does everything come back to you in the end to do the final mix down on it, or how y'all chop it all ready for, say like iTunes? Because working at one studio, you got a different sounding mic, in another studio, you got a different sounding mic. So who's the one who puts it all together in the end and gets it ready to go out to like those 250 stores?
Well, most of the time is either I'm mixing it down, or you have Stream One, he'll mix it down, or G-Scum, they'll mix it down. Like, I give them different tracks so they can all mix it down, and we either choose which one sounds the best, right, or we just use each, one individually from them because they do a good job at it.
Right, that's what's up, man. A team, that's teamwork. Teamwork, that's what's up, man. All self-sufficient. And, so do you collab with a lot of artists in your area?
Yeah, I collab with different artists actually from around the world. I get a lot of people, different artists, that they hit me up and they want to collab with me. I also get a lot of producers that drop me free beats, which is always helpful to me, just so I can get on the track. They always welcome me on the tracks.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, man, hey, you gotta let the people know how they can get at you, man. You making a dent in the hip hop game. I know you done made a dent online too. So let them know where they can find you and your music on the internet.
Well, you can find me on darkstarzrecords.com/Caper, or you can either find me on iTunes, just search for Caper. You can find me even on the Android market through your phone, search for Caper under music. You can find me on WooCorps. You can find me on every major site online, everywhere. Vlad TV, everywhere. I'm everywhere. My presence is available even on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/Darkstarz Records, you find a lot of my videos on there. On the Twitter, if you want to check me on the Twitter, hit me up on the Twitter, either under Darkstarz or G Dark.
All right, there you go. He's all over the internet. Caper, G Dark, YouTube, Darkstarz. Check him out, man. Holding it down on the production tip, collabo tip. You know what I'm saying? Spitting them real lyrics as a lyricist. We appreciate you coming through, man. And when you get done with those, what you got, about 18 tracks left? How many tracks say you're going to do? 16. Yeah, so you got about 10 tracks to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit us back, man. Let us know how you making out with that. And we'll peep some of those out and get them on the air. And, and keep holding that indie movement down.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And if everybody wants to know where to find my music, once again, darkstarzrecords.com/Caper. You'll find a lot of music, a lot of videos. Everything is there. If you're interested, drop your email right on the bottom, and we can just keep going and sending you more music from different artists on Darkstarz Records. And our motto for Darkstarz Records is, hip-hop is not dead, it's underground.
All right, hip hop is not dead, it's underground. You heard it first. Y'all better recognize. Caper holding it down. All right, man, look, keep in touch with us, man. Let us know how you making out. You got any shows coming up in the area, man? Let me know. Send your boy BMW a ticket so I can come peep you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
All right, man. We appreciate you stopping through. Y'all better recognize.
Serving up the hottest beats. Hottest beats with the hottest DJ. The hottest DJ.
The hottest DJ, BMW, rocking out them hot tracks. Rocked out that special interview with Caper, holding it down up in Harlem, New York. Y'all need to keep it locked in. I'm telling you, there's some good things popping with Told You To, and Y'all Better Recognize. You know what I'm saying? And in a few keystrokes, you can holler at either one of us. Told You To, Y'all Better Recognize. I'm going to keep banging that and banging that in the head until y'all realize y'all better recognize. Holler at me, BMW, DUBBSPOT@gmail.com. Keep sending me them hot tracks, and you know we're gonna spin them back to back. We're gonna throw a couple interviews in there. We're gonna keep you moving on a Saturday evening, afternoon. We're gonna keep it locked, alright? BMW, y'all better recognize.
Yep. Better recognize.
What's good?
Yep. Better recognize.
BMW, y'all better recognize. BMW, y'all better recognize.
Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial.